Hello everyone, and welcome to KDH Art Class. We are focusing on shape. Not just any shape, but organic shapes. And we're going to be using these lines and shapes that made our stick people. And we're going to create a Keith Haring inspired artwork. So here's some little examples here. You're going to need 1.5 pipe cleaners, as well as some paper, and I just used some markers, but you can use whatever you have: pens, pencils, markers, crayons, colored pencils. They're all going to make a really fun and beautiful artwork. So let's get started. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And the first thing we need to start with are our pipe cleaners. So we're going to make a little stick figure. Now we did the stick figures with the pencil, and you know, we learned how to make like the letter V for the arms, the letter V for the legs, and that way when we kind of studied the body, we could start having our little stick people show movement. These are action verbs. Again, those English teachers love the cross curriculum. These are our action verbs. These are verbs you can actually see. They're visual verbs, and we can do all kinds of things with them. They could be kicking, you know, you could just have so much fun. So we're going to use these little characters, and once we make them, we're going to trace around them and create our artwork. So my first full piece of pipe cleaner, so I need 1.5. Okay, I'm going to kind of fold it in half, so you line up the bottom. Okay. Those will be our feet, and then right here at the top is going to be our head. Now you just need to simply twist it, or if you want to stick your finger in there to keep the head shape and twist it, that's up to you. Whatever works. You need to twist it so that it doesn't come undone. Now the next part I did is I created more twists to make the body. You don't have to twist tight. You can just do a nice little loose twist. Okay. Twisting as in if you have a key to lock or unlock something. And then once you figured out the body, then you just have these little legs, and I like to bend and add the little feet. From here, we're going to go ahead and take that half pipe cleaner. Now parents, if you have younger ones, you might need to do this for them, but you never know. These fine motor skills are a little bit harder to do for our pre-K, kinder, and even our first graders, but second grade and up, this should be easy peasy. Confusing maybe, but easy peasy. Once they understand it, they'll be making these things all over the place. Okay, now this next one, I'm going to put the arms right here. So I lay my piece in the middle, and then I'm going to make a circle around, and I'm going to do the same thing to this side, so they're about the same length. I want my arms to be about the same length. And then if it's still a little bit long, you can simply bend it over to create a hand, and bend it over. I'm not doing anything special, just kind of a bend. So these are a little pokey, but we are using them as kind of our tracer, something we're going to trace around or make an outline around to create our organic shapes. Alright, so I have my piece of paper here, and I'm going to use my markers. I have lots of them, so let me go ahead and get those close by. Move everything else out of the way. It's a little bit dark outside, so my video is a little dark. I tried to brighten it up by shining the light on it. Alright, so the first thing is I can start with my person just standing there, or I can start bending them and create a shape. And you only need the one. So if I want to bend again, remember the elbows are about in the middle. And you just make a simple shape. I call it the letter V. But whatever shape you want to make. And do the same on the other side. Maybe he's going to show his muscles. Show me how strong you are. Okay. And just for fun, I like to go ahead and bend the legs. Same thing, somewhere around the middle. Right. Oh goodness. And then once you have it, then you take your first color marker. And the beauty is you don't have to touch the pipe cleaner when you're tracing around it. Let's see if I can get this to behave a little bit better. Okay. A bit darker, but at the same time the shadow's a little less. I really should invest in some good lighting around here. But right now we'll do with what I have. And I'm going to hold my little pipe cleaner guy with my other hand, and I'm again not going to touch. I'm going to get as close to it as I can. And don't forget you got a little bump here for the hand. And it's okay if you do touch. And you're going to have to kind of move your fingers around to hold your little guy, especially when we get to this other side. Stay put. And stay put. And connect. And there's my fun little character. So I would like to challenge you to create, oh, I don't know, let's say 8 of these. So they're going to overlap a little bit. And what I thought was fun was changing the colors each time. And it's okay if you go on top. That's part of what's fun about this project. Ooh, moved his arm. Get back there. It still works. Trace around. And remember, change your little pipe person, your pipe cleaner person. Get this finger out of the way. Connect it to that foot. However it works for you. I'm finding it very difficult to do 3 things at once. Hold my pipe cleaner, draw, and talk. Alright, so there we have another one. Then, that's 2. And they don't all have to be facing up and down this way. You can turn your paper and create different ones. Maybe you got that stern look. Hands on the hip. How fun is this? And again, a different color. What a teal color. That looks like fun. And if you fall off the page, that's alright. We'll come back to that inside in just a minute. Oh, he's got some really big feet on him here. So I'm just going to do like the little triangle in there. And there I have that person. If you want to connect the hands, you can. If you want them to be You know, like in front, you are always more than welcome to do that kind of stuff. That's fun. Oh, maybe they're stretching, like the splits. Again, changing colors makes it all fun. Orange. We'll grab an orange. You can see how, you know, I'm halfway there. So about 8 people is a good number. You can keep overlapping and keep overlapping your little people. There is no right or wrong way of doing art. And once you've started filling in, like you would need 4 more, again, being as creative as you like. So once you started filling it in, I went in and added block letters, or you can add shapes. You could do it like a mola, for those that may already know what that is. And you know, that's pretty simple. You just take different colors, no touching, and you just follow it around. And I can take another color here. I'll just redo that orange and follow it around. And I can do that like with all the different colors or areas. And you're filling in that negative space. Little by little. Again, no touching. Can't quite squeeze in there. And just having as much fun as you like. So it's going to follow this with the orange. Do that. Again, no touching. I get close to it. I even have room. I can add another one in there, and little by little just make that negative space a little less obvious. So you could be filling it all in. So if you just imagine for a moment that everything gets filled in that way, how that's going to look. Or again, words and shapes. You know, they don't all have to be like that. This one was all exercises. You know, fitness, sweat, be healthy. And this is a different video. This is if you don't have the pipe cleaners. You do the same idea around your stick people. So I hope you enjoy this video. Have fun creating your little stick people, and find a creative way of decorating your negative space. Again, negative space are those areas in between your subject. Okay, I could just keep going and going and going. I'm having fun with this. Enjoy creating art, and I hope you enjoyed this organic shape, Keith Haring inspired artwork using Chanel stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them, as our tool for tracing. Bye!